Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Wesley and Haessel. This game was played in Canada in 2014. Wesley had white pieces and he started with d4. Haessel played knight to f6, c4, g6, white move, knight to c3 is the most played move. Wesley played f3, d5, d6 would transpose to the king's Indian defense, d5, the Grünfeld defense, c takes on d5, knight takes on d5, e4, knight to b6, the most played move and considered to be the best, knight to c3, bishop to g7, bishop to e3, Haessel castled kingside, queen to d2, intending to castle queenside and to play bishop to h6 and h4, h5 and so on. Black to move, knight to c6 and e5 are the two most played moves. f5 was played. Wesley castled queenside, knight to c6, white to move, h4 is the most played move here. Wesley played e5, knight to d5, attacking the bishop on e3, white to move, knight to h3 was played. Well, bishop to h6 is the move that white would like to play. However, then knight takes on c3 and white has to recapture with the pawn. Back to our game. Knight to h3, knight takes bishop, queen takes knight. The white dark square bishop is gone, and the black king feels safe, at least for now. e6, knight to f4, queen to e7, white to move and to play a move that is waiting to be played. And the move is h4, bishop to d7, king to b1, a5. If a6, then white would probably play h5. Back to our game. a5, bishop to b5, rook from f to d8, white to move. How would you continue? Wesley played g4, white stands better. Knight to b4, let's take it back. If f takes on g4, one line goes like this. F takes on g4, knight to b4, bishop takes on d7, queen takes on d7, knight to e4, queen to a4, queen to b3, queen takes queen, pawn takes queen, defending the pawn, knight to c5, white stands better. Back to our game. Knight to b4, g takes on f5, black to move, black would like to capture with the f-pawn, however g takes on f5 was played. Why? If e takes on f5, then one line goes like this, bishop to c4 check, king to h8, h5 intending to open the h file. If g5, then white has knight to g6 check, after pawn takes knight, pawn takes pawn, discover check, bishop to h6, rook takes bishop check, king to g7 check, winning the black queen. Back to our game. G takes on f5. Well, at first glance, it looks like that black king is in trouble. However, at the second glance, things are even worse for black. The game continued. Bishop takes on d7, rook takes on d7, rook from d to g1, aligning the rook with the black king. King to h8, let's take it back. If a4, then knight to h5, and after queen to f8, knight to f6, check. White wins. Back to our game. King to h8, h5, black to move, rook from a to d8. Well, black would love to play h6, but this move has a tiny downside, and that is knight to g6, check, winning the black queen. Rook from a to d8, threatening to capture the pawn on d4. How would you defend the pawn? Wesley so played h6, attacking the bishop. Bishop to f8. Knight to h5. Rook takes on d4. White to move. White played a move when black designed, and the move is knight to f6. Play with the black pieces designed in view of rook to g8. Check. Mate. Wow, that was a sharp attack. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.